Hi, we're joining you now from one of the 4 water distribution sites in Corpus Christi. This is one of the places where the government, the local government, has set up so that people could come and pick up their free case of water. The way it's working here is that you get 1 free case of water per vehicle. A lot of people have been coming in. Again, as I said before, there are 4 distribution sites here in Corpus Christi where people can come and pick up their water. But here's the issue. There's a lot of frustration here. A lot of people are questioning the government. They don't know why this happened. They're questioning why this keeps on happening. To them, this is not new news. This is pretty old for them. Remember, this is the 4th time in the last 17 months that Corpus Christi has had a water crisis. The first 3 times were because bacteria was introduced somehow into the water, and so people were told to boil their water before they consumed it. This time, however, is very different. This is a private company that is being blamed for this. Apparently they got indolin, which is a very corrosive chemical. They possibly got that into the water, and so that's why people are being advised not to consume it in any way. We can't even bathe in the water, and that's where a lot of the frustration is coming from. You know, people are in good spirits. They're in high spirits. As you can see here, there are a lot of volunteers here. A lot of these people have come in to show up, to show support for their community. We also have the cops stationed here, making sure that everything is going according to plan. But I got to tell you, from what I hear from a lot of these people, they're saying, you know what, when you have to shower or you have to bathe using just bottled water for a few days, it gets pretty old. Let's listen to what they have to say.
It's not going to dissolve. It's just going to get worse. And yeah, we're gonna have this crisis all over again, and it's not going to be good for the community.
It's been pretty rough, not being able to shower or brush my teeth. I've been having to use bottled water, and it's been pretty hard.
And we heard about some people getting into fights at some stores.
Yes.
Over bottled. What has that been like? Have you seen any of that?
I personally haven't gone because I'm trying to avoid that. It's pretty scary that people are fighting over bottled water. I think that's crazy, so I've just avoided going at all costs.
The other concern is the people who don't have cars. So we do have a public transportation system here in Corpus Christi. It's called the RTA. Now, the city has been working with them, so they are offering free rides to people who can come in for free, and then they bus them back to where they live. But again, it's very inconvenient if you don't have the means to make it to these different distribution sites. Although Corpus Christi is a very small city, the public transportation system here isn't all that reliable, it isn't all that frequent, and so it takes a very long time to get to one of these 4 distribution sites, depending on where you live here in the city. Of course, we're going to be tracking the situation for you and let you know if we have any more updates.